Hello,
Hello, Judge.
how are you doing this morning?
I'm doing very good. How are you?
Oh, I'm doing great. I can't complain. So since you're here, there must be great things that are happening. Please.
Judge, there was a status report for consideration for early dismissal and discharge.
Okay.
At the time that the report was submitted, the state had some objections based on the facts and charges. However, after speaking with Ms. Jones and reviewing everything in the case, she has no objections in early termination. Mr. Sanchez has been on probation or deferred adjudication since February 2023, and he's actually just supposed to get off next month. He's completed everything. We have absolutely no concerns in regards to him, and we're just asking that you consider just letting him loose.
All right. What have you learned?
So, I just want to say, thank you for your time today, Your Honor. Since on probation, actually prior to me being on probation, I was in the county jail for about a year. And during that time, I had time to actually sober up, actually come out of, what I think back is like a psychosis from drug use. And after I got sentenced to the ISF and the probation, I had a counselor there named Mr. Pacheco. And through the counseling and the group sessions, I learned about thinking errors. I learned about criminal thinking and just basically the things that I was doing wrong in life and the bad things I was presenting myself as like to the community. And I ended up graduating from the ISF and getting released on probation, and I also got placed on methadone. So I've been going to the methadone clinic. Now, when I got out on probation, I moved with my dad for about a year. I'm sorry, I moved with my dad for about a month. And then on my own, I made a decision that I wanted to go back to Oxford sober living. So I was in the sober living house for about a year. I started doing remodeling, and then I ended up getting my current job that I still have today, working for a company called Mission Compost. And right now I'm the head of commercial operations at my company. And I've just learned that there's a way better way to live life. And I'm just very grateful for the opportunity that I've had to be on deferred adjudication. I've been preparing for this. I watch your YouTube sometimes, so I watch the YouTube to stay grateful because I see a lot of different people that get the deferred adjudication and they mess up on probation. So I've made sure like I study other people, so, what to do, what not to do, and I ended up at one point in probation. You allowed me to have unsupervised visits with my children, so I got my children back in my life. I'm with my children. Every weekend. It was just my daughter's birthday, and I'm just very grateful and very happy for the changes that I've made because of the opportunity that you, probation, and the prosecution and the court as a whole has given me as an opportunity. So I'm very grateful.
Well, I'm happy for you. I'm so glad that you completed this. Rashad, it's just been like a Merry Christmas for me. It's just been continuing. So keep up the good work. I always try to tell people, always remember your journey, because sometimes we forget and we think life is easy. Sometimes it's not. You just have to be prepared for it, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
So I'm going to sign the request for early termination, and you're off probation. And be sure to don't be afraid to share your testimony with people, because you can always help somebody with their journey,
Oh yeah, definitely. And I have some dreams and aspirations of hopefully being a criminal defense attorney. So maybe I've been like looking into like different things about the bar exam and learning about Terry stops and stuff like that. So maybe I'll see you moving forward.
Awesome. And you know what? It is doable. There was a graduate from felony drug court, because people will tell you, and I have to tell people, hey, if you have a felony case, or even if you've been on deferred, if you're trying to get your license, anything that requires a license, it's not impossible. It's just going to be more difficult.
Yeah.
But I know some people who've actually been through the felony drug court program or who have felony convictions. They're now attorneys and they're doing great. Yeah. So congratulations.
Thank you very much.
Good luck to you, okay?
Yes.
If you ever need anything, always come back. Sure.
Thank you very much. I appreciate it.
All right, have a good one.
Thank you.
Robert Keonis. All right, so what is happening with Mr. Robert Keonis?
Judge, I filed a motion for continuance. He has two cases. The felon possession of a firearm was kind of riding along with these other cases. It had been reset several times because the state wasn't able to contact the witnesses.
Mhm.
And then they haven't, and then we're set for trial. So I filed a continuance. I can be ready in a couple weeks.
Somebody just dimmed the lights on us. When that happens, we
Well, the
need to
county
get
didn't pay their bill
appetizers, right?
County didn't pay the bill again. But I can be ready in a couple weeks. It'd be better for me if I had Trey here to help me with voir dire. But I mean, if you give me 2 weeks, I'll be ready.
All right, and so which case are you all going to be proceeding on?
We'll be proceeding on the ag assault judge.
All right, and how long do y'all expect the trial?
Courtroom logistics can be tricky. Notice how continuances aren't a delay. They're strategic moves. Defense wants a little more prep. The state needs time for witnesses. Every delay here can shift the scales of justice, and sometimes it's all about timing rather than guilt or innocence.
All right, so if I don't have it, I'm going to need an acknowledgement of discovery, and if you'll
I did one,
confer,
I think, last time.
okay, and if you'll confer with Ms. Ferguson on a jury trial date.
Okay.
All right,
You said a day?
all right, and you don't have any objections to the continuance?
Ready, Judge, but we have no objection.
Okay,
All right, thank you, Judge.
all right, thank you.
Thank you, Judge.
Gabriel Carvalho,
Cavallo, Judge, right here.
Carvalho? I'm so sorry. How do you pronounce your last name?
Cavallo.
Carvalho.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Court is calling 2025 CR 013245 State versus Gabriel Carvalho. Could I have parties announced?
Warren Espinoza for the state.
Brian Powers for the defense.
And are you Mr. Carvalho?
Yes, Your Honor.
Counsel, have you received all discovery? Did you review it with your client?
We did, Your Honor.
Court will find that the state is in compliance with discovery. Did you review the application for deferred adjudication with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it?
Yes, Your Honor.
Did you review the true bill of indictment with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, Your Honor.
Counsel, do you waive the reading of the indictment?
We do, Your Honor.
State, are you proceeding on the indictment as presented?
No, Your Honor, state moves to waive count one and proceed on count two, and additionally in count two, state would move to amend the spelling of Mr. Carvalho's last name and the indictment. The L is in front of the H, but we would like it to be the opposite.
No objection, Your Honor.
All right, did you review the court admonishments with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it in all the appropriate places?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, in count two, you're charged with possession of a controlled substance, penalty group 2, 4 to 400 grams. That's a second-degree felony. Range of punishment is anywhere from 2 to 20 years in prison and up to a $10,000 fine. If you have a plea with the state, the court does not have to follow your plea. If for any reason the court does not follow your plea and gives you more than you bargained for, the fact that you entered a plea will not be used against you, and you will be allowed to withdraw your plea. You have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses. The state would call in the right to remain silent. By entering this plea, you're giving up those rights. Did you intend to give up those rights and enter into a plea in this case?
Yes, Your Honor.
Did you understand if the court were to grant your application for deferred adjudication, if for any reason your deferred adjudication were revoked, they'll find you guilty and sentence you up to 20 years in prison and up to a $10,000 fine? Counsel, has your client been able to provide you with any defenses?
Yes, Your Honor.
Do you believe he has a rational as well as a factual understanding of the charges against him?
Yes, Judge.
Do you believe he's currently competent and was legally sane at the time of the offense?
I do.
Mr. Carvalho, has anyone threatened you, coerced you, or placed you in fear to get you to enter this plea?
No, Your Honor.
Anyone promised you anything other than the plea?
No, Your Honor.
Satisfied with the way you've been represented?
Yes, Your Honor.
If you're not a U.S. citizen by entering this plea, you will be deported, denied naturalization, and re-entry. Did you understand?
Yes.
Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived his right to jury trial. Did you review the plea bargain page with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes.
According to the plea, the state is proceeding on count 2. There's a $1,000 fine. State will take in consideration 2025 CR 013242. Did you understand that to be the plea?
Yes, Your Honor.
Defense?
Yes, Your Honor.
State?
Yes, Judge.
Did you review the waiver of appeal paragraph with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it in both places?
Yes.
By signing that you're waiving your right to appeal, the only items that can be appealed are written pretrial motions that have been filed, heard, and ruled upon by the court. Did you understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
Counsel, are there any such motions?
No, Your Honor.
Outside the agreement, the state is requesting that your deferred adjudication be for a term of 4 years. There be a TAP evaluation, 120 hours of community service restitution, the DOEP course, and the MRT. Did you understand those were recommendations from the state, and the court does not have to follow those recommendations?
Yes, Your Honor.
Then to count two, how do you plead? Guilty, not guilty, or no contest?
No contest.
State any evidence.
Sheet offer states exhibit 1 and all attached.
No objection, Your Honor.
State you may be excused. Did you review the waiver and stipulations with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it in all the appropriate places?
Yes, Your Honor.
Again, did you understand you have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses the state would call in the right to remain silent?
Yes, sir.
Did you understand that today the state will be presenting evidence in the form of witnesses' statements and police reports, but most importantly, there will be no live testimony? Did you understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
Court will find that the defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived and consented to stipulation of testimony and stipulations. Court will accept into evidence states exhibits 1 and attachments, and the court will review the same. All right, after reviewing states exhibits 1 and attachments, the court will find there's sufficient evidence to find you guilty. The court will defer finding of guilt as you've applied for deferred adjudication. Are you proceeding with sentencing?
Yes, Your Honor.
Anything you wish to say on behalf of your client?
No, Your Honor, we just ask the court to follow the plea. Oh, and I will add, Your Honor, he has a job waiting for him in Arizona that he is hoping that he can get to. He believes that this will help get him away from some of the negative elements in his life. And so we'd ask the court to allow that if he's allowed by the state of Arizona to move.
And what county?
Maricopa.
Spell that, please.
Maricopa.
That's what I'm thinking it is.
Phoenix.
All right, and who is Matthew Luna to you?
Let him friends. All friends.
Former, let's say former
All
friend.
friends.
All right. And the reason why, because I'm not going to allow any contact. It appears that you all should not be together. All right, Ms. Abrams, there's going to be a transfer to Arizona. There's to be no contact with Matthew Luna. There's to be 4 years deferred adjudication. Proof of employment within 45, since he's transferring, proof of employment within 60 days. There's to be no employment as a home health care provider or with minors. Regular reporting by Zoom or in person. Regular random UAs.
Check this out. Deferred adjudication is serious business. Employment, parenting classes, community service, random drug tests. This isn't just paperwork. It's a roadmap for rehabilitation. Miss one step and probation can get revoked. Follow through is everything.
TAP evaluation out of custody. Follow recommendations. However, if it recommends inpatient treatment, we'll start with outpatient. If you're drug tested today, what will the results be?
Probably for trace amounts of marijuana, Judge.
All right, there's going to be sober support meetings. 1 time per week until further notice. Field visits 1 time per month for 6 months. If he's transferred to Arizona, see if they do field visits. Do you have any children?
Yes, ma'am.
What are their ages?
A month and a few weeks.
And are they going to be moving with you?
No, we're not.
All right, 100 hours of community service restitution. I'm going to order parenting classes. Once that's completed, the community service hours will be deemed satisfied. There's a $1,000 fine that will be probated. Taking consideration 2025 CR 013242. Probation, is there a request for anything else? Is there anything else you need from the court to be successful?
No, yeah.
Did you review the document entitled Trial Court Certification of Defendant's Rights to Appeal with your attorney? Did you understand it and did you sign it?
Yes.
Because this is a plea bargain agreement, because I followed your plea bargain agreement, and because you waive your right to appeal, you do not have the court's permission to appeal. Do you understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, we can go off the record. Here's the thing, in this court, to be successful on probation, communication is key. If there's an issue, you need to let your probation officer know about it. If you're accepted for transfer in Arizona, don't go there and then get sent back here because you're not following the rules. I'm assuming their probation should be similar to here. and should be similar to what I do. If you have an issue, let them know about it. If you feel they're not addressing it, you can still call probation here. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
All right, good luck to you. Remain in the courtroom, and probation will go over conditions with you.
Thank you, Judge.
Thank you.
You're
Your Honor.
welcome. Oh, and probation, make sure he gets tested for levels. Kenneth Thompson.
Here.
Hello, Mr. Thompson. How you doing? I'm doing okay. So we're scheduled for jury trial. I'm gonna have you all do that on Thursday.
Yes,
Okay.
ma'am.
So we'll start with jury selection on Thursday afternoon. Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Judge.
You're welcome.
The jury on Thursday, we start actual jury trial on Friday?
Yes, with testimony.
Okay, just want to make sure. Thank you.
You're welcome. Dominique Grant. Hello, Mr. Grant.
you doing, y'all?
Doing great. How are you doing?
Trying to make.
Yes.
Judge, do you happen to have a copy of the supplementary report? You know,
I'm sorry.
I can just summarize,
Yes.
Judge. So a supplemental report was sent in the beginning of last month in regards to Mr. Grant. He was previously participating in the inpatient program with Salvation Army, but he was disqualified for possession of contraband, mainly a cell phone, nothing else. He's not able to resume the inpatient treatment because what he's telling me is that the inpatient treatment, if he completes their services, it will disqualify him from other services outside of the Salvation Army services. So he is such as like his Medicaid and another something else he told me. He is currently still receiving mental health services through the Center for Healthcare Services. He is also in process of getting his disability. He's 4 days ago was his last appointment with the disability. He's just waiting on their decision. Currently, he lives with his brother. So the supplemental report indicated that they wanted a compliance hearing based on his continued non-compliance, but that was mainly based on the inpatient treatment with Salvation Army. He tells me that the inpatient treatment with Salvation Army was not for drugs or anything like that. It was mainly for his mental health services. But he is, once again, going through the Center for Healthcare Services. He's completed his TAP evaluation, his community service hours. He has negative urinalysis, so we don't have any compliance issues there. So we're asking that he just continue with doing what he's doing and making sure that he is staying on top of his appointments to get his disability done and continue his Center for Healthcare Services mental health treatment.
All right. Is there anything else we can help you with?
Just the thing, Your
Mhm.
Honor. She gave me this probation,
Mhm.
you know. That situation that happened with my phone situation, I just took it to my room. I didn't know that couldn't take it to the room.
Oh, no. Here's the
Oh,
thing.
no, I'm
No
just-
problem with that.
All right.
All right.
I'm giving you the
Yeah.
follow-up since the day
Sure.
you released me.
Yes.
Okay, now, from that day forward, I have, because at the Salvation Army, you're not allowed, they denied me access to food stamps because they get the food stamps, that's how we eat there.
Mhm.
I couldn't get on Medicaid and disability because I'm in the center,
Mhm.
the center thing, so.
Oh, no, let me just tell you. So one, I do believe what you're telling me because probation has looked into what you're telling me. So it appears that your continued treatment through Center for Healthcare Services is what needs to be done. It appears that you have stable housing with your brother. So I'm just going to ask probation to make sure they do field visits with his brother to make sure everything is still going well there. And we're going to continue with the Center for Healthcare Services. you're going to keep them updated on obtaining your SSI, and we'll go from there.
That's why I brought all my documentation to let you know that.
Okay.
And another thing that I was trying to do was, because I was gonna try to meet you in some of the committees that you go to attend to show you that I am a participant in some of the things. I have participated in some of them with the former judge that I have, like I attended the last NAACP. And I'm trying to be, I'm volunteering, I do food drives, I joined the community church, so it ain't like I'm just roaming free.
Oh, no.
Non-participation of me not being in that program because I requested that program.
Mhm.
And you honored that. And I just didn't want to tell you that I didn't want to be in that program just to not follow the rules of that,
No, I appreciate that. But I want to remind you, and I know you're doing it, but I want you to stay on track with doing it. Just make sure that you always stay in contact with probation
Oh, yes.
and stay in contact with Center for Healthcare Services.
And my probation officer told me that one of the things that you had stated on your notes about, I don't know how to pronounce that word, but it was something that was required inside my thing dealing with the Salvation Army.
Mhm.
So the replacement for that, he told me that they have that same requirement that you wanted me at the probation place.
Okay.
The probation has one of the programs, one of the things that you stimulating that I would do. That's the reason why I'm in your face now, because of that, the glitch thing right there.
Okay.
So probation does have that program there for them, but it's up to your discretion.
No. I want to let you know.
I'm trying to follow all your recommendations.
Here's the golden takeaway. Communication is king. Grant's situation shows how staying in touch with probation and treatment centers isn't optional. It's survival. Courts often give multiple chances, but you have to actively manage your rehabilitation. The system rewards persistence, not excuses.
And I appreciate that you're following the rules and that you're staying in contact. So great job. Okay. Just continue doing what you're doing, continue to stay in contact with probation and continue with Center for Healthcare Services. And if there are other issues that pop up with your SSI, pops up with Center for Healthcare Services, just let us know about it. Okay. All right. Thank you so much. Good job.